Chicken soup recipe. Welcome to Ama Cooks. Today we are going to make chicken soup recipe. This is Ghanaian chicken lice soup and I love this soup all the time and I know you will love it too, so let's dive right in. Today's chicken soup recipe that we are going to make, we are going to use some red bell pepper, tomatoes, some jalapeno pepper as well, Maggie into this, fennel seed, and then I have some accents I'm gonna add. We are also going to add 8 ounces of tomato paste, some onions, some bay leaf, and then also ginger and some garlics. I have some cloves here that I'm going to be adding to the soup, and then the actual chicken is this one here that we are going to use. I have a video on how to cut a whole chicken, and this is a whole chicken that I cut up myself, and you can watch that video to cut your own chicken the way you want it. So let's dive right in. So we are going to blend our spices, ginger, cloves, fennel seed, and onions all together. This is what we are going to season the chicken with. This is our tomatoes, red bell pepper, and the jalapeno pepper. We are going to blend this as well. So adding the spice, I'm going to add cloves. I'm adding 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. I'm going to add Maggie, 1 teaspoon of adobo seasoning. I'm going to add my bay leaf, tomato paste, and I'm going to add our blend spice. Add our tomato and pepper that we blended. I always sieve this because we want our soup to be smooth. We add in our chopped onions, and I'm going to mix this all together. I'm gonna marinate this for 30 minutes and we'll start cooking. So we have this on the heat now. We are just going to season this for at least 15-20 minutes before we add water to it. So let's leave this to boil. Just give it a once. I'm gonna boil this a little bit more. Alright, now our chicken has steamed really well. We are just going to add water for this to boil down and get the chicken to soften up. This is going to be delicious chicken soup homemade. So I'm going to add water. Just adding water to our chicken soup homemade. We are just going to stir this. Look at this delicious soup. And add a little bit of water because we want this to boil down and get the chicken to soften up. And we're just gonna let this boil now. So far, look at that. It's gonna be delicious chicken soup homemade. Gonna leave this halfway closed and just let this boil. Our chicken soup homemade. Look at our delicious chicken lice soup, Ghanaian chicken lice soup. Look at all that. It is going to be delicious. And we're gonna let this cook more for our chicken to get softened. You see how the oil is starting to gather on here? All right, let's let this cook more. Lovely chicken soup, Ghanaian light soup. Look at that, my friends. This looks so yummy. Look at that. This is good for fufu, rice, and anything goes with chicken light soup. Look at how lovely that looks. I'm gonna have this boils down. Soup is almost ready. Look at that. You are going to love this chicken soup recipe. Add everything into the soup. I like to have some crunchiness in my soup. So I'm gonna add some fresh onions and fresh jalapenos just to give it some little heat. And then we're just gonna let this up. I'm just gonna simmer this because our soup is almost ready. This is delicious chicken lice soup, Ghanaian, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this. Our chicken soup homemade. Look at this lovely soup. You can't beat this up. This is healthy chicken soup. You can have this anytime with any food, anything you want. Delicious. Our chicken soup, delicious chicken soup homemade. Our chicken soup is ready and we are going to eat this chicken soup with plain rice or white rice. This is going to be very tasty. There is our chicken lice soup, almost done, and we are going to enjoy this delicious chicken lice soup or chicken soup homemade. Let's taste our chicken lice soup. This is delicious chicken lice soup recipe, and we're gonna eat this with rice. We're gonna get our rice, delicious rice. So our rice and chicken soup recipe, chicken soup homemade, is ready. You can look at our soup. Very tasty. We have our chicken, lovely, and then we have our rice. So we are just going to start eating our soup with rice, and you can eat this with white rice. You can eat this with fufu. You can eat this with banku, and this is delicious. Let's try this. This tastes so amazing, and I have a video on how to make the white rice or plain rice, and you can eat that with your soup. And I hope you'll be able to make this soup. If this is your first time on this channel, subscribe so I can grow the channel, bring you more videos like this. Click the notification buttons. Anytime I make a video, you will get a notification from me. And also thank you for watching this chicken soup recipe, and I hope you will make it and leave a comment for me. How did your chicken soup recipe came out, or your chicken soup homemade? Let me know how yours came out, and as you can see, ours came out just right. And I hope you will enjoy this video, and you can see how we made this chicken lice soup. I will see you on my next video. You take care. Bye.